In this video, we'll be talking about the difference quotient. The function that we'll be working with is f of x is equal to 4x plus 11. And first, we're going to find f of x plus h. Now basically, whenever you're finding f of something other than x, you need to substitute this expression, whatever is in here, into f of x in place of x. So f of x plus h, we're going to just start writing f of x, and then whenever we come to an x, we're going to sub in this expression. So we have 4 times, and then in place of x, we'll put in x plus h, and then continue writing plus 11. Now we're just going to simplify this, distribute our 4. So this is 4x plus 4h plus 11. So f of x plus h is this expression right here. Then we're going to use that f of x plus h and evaluate or write the expression for f of x plus h minus f of x. Well, we already have f of x plus h. That is 4x plus 4h plus 11. And then from that expression, we're going to subtract f of x, which is 4x plus 11. So here is f of x plus h. Here is f of x. Now we need to just do the math here. We'll distribute this negative. So we have 4x plus 4h plus 11 minus 4x and then minus 11. Now some things should cancel off. I have a 4x and a negative 4x. Those cancel. And then I have 11 and a negative 11. Those cancel. So all I'm left with then is f of x plus h minus f of x is equal to 4h. And then finally, the actual difference quotient written here is the expression that we just finished divided by h. So we'll just take this whole numerator is 4h right here. So we have 4h divided by h. The h's cancel and I get 4. So let's do another example. We'll let f of x equal x squared minus 5, and we want to find the difference quotient. So f of x plus h minus f of x divided by h. Okay, so let's find f of x plus h first. Again, remember you're going to put x plus h in here in place of x. So I have that expression squared minus 5. X plus h, quantity squared. And then let's find the numerator of our difference quotient. So f of x plus h minus f of x. Well, we've already found f of x plus h. That's this expression here. And then subtract from that f of x. So it might help if we put brackets around f of x plus h. and subtract from that f of x, which is x squared minus 5. And I'm going to do some simplifying here before I put it actually into the difference quotient. Let's multiply x plus h quantity squared. So that is x squared plus 2xh plus h squared. And then subtract 5. And then I'll need to distribute this minus sign. So there's minus x squared and then plus 5. So the numerator of our difference quotient, if we simplify this, will be, let's see, my x squareds cancel, and my negative 5 and my positive 5 cancel. So I just have 2xh plus h squared. And then finally, that is divided by h for my actual difference quotient. So f of x plus h minus f of x divided by h will be 2xh plus h squared divided by h. Now we can separate this into two fractions, or we can factor out an h out of the numerator. I prefer to do this. So I have 2xh over h will be, the h's will cancel and I'll just have 2x. And then plus, and then h squared over h. One of these h's in the numerator cancel with this one, and I'll just have 2x plus h for my difference quotient.